So the first thing we're gonna do is going to the feature examples, and we're gonna open this map. This map contains a lot of animations, so open this map first. And once you load inside this map, the first thing you're gonna do is opening your content, and you will find here a mannequin. Use right click on your mouse, then press on migrate, okay? And after this, just select everything inside the mannequin folder. It's already selected, so just press OK. And after this, you need to go back until you find this your project. This is the project I'm getting from, and this is my project. I called it this one so I can know that this is my project. So I will double click on that, then go to plugins, then by my project, then just press on content. Don't press, if you go inside it will not work. You need to press on content, then press on select folder. Okay. And after this, make sure you start your program and open your own project. And inside your own project now, you will find the mannequin folder. And inside this mannequin folder, you will find animation. This contains a lot of animation that Fortnite already made them. Also some emotes from the game itself, like the dab emote. And now let's talk about how to make custom animation. So you're gonna go back to here, and inside meshes folder, you're gonna open this one. It's called control rig, okay? You're gonna drag it. And once you do that, you will notice that a lot of tabs opened, and also the mood will be changing from selection to animation. And also if you try to zoom in the character, you will see these circles. So each of these circles is responsible on moving one bone in the character. So in order to make the animation, you need to start with a certain position or a pose in your character, just like making the cinematic if you watched my previous video on cinematics. So let's say I want to make this as my first pose, and the character will start moving from this position. So I'm gonna click here in the center. And this will make dots on everything. By the way, these are like the hands, the legs, everything in the character. It just can be found here. Even the fingers, if you want to move a finger, like you can literally move everything, every muscle in this body. So anyways, let's go back, and let's say I want to make a small movement. Like I'm gonna go here. Sorry, I shouldn't close this one. I want to make a small movement, so I'm gonna move with the timeline to maybe 15. Then I will go to the hands. I'm gonna click on that, and I will make a small movement. By the way, in order to make a small movement, you can either do it with your mouse by making that, but for some reason it's only making it as 90 degrees. And if you want to make it like different from that, you can actually change it from here by clicking on that, then change the degree like that. I'm gonna make the hands like, it doesn't really have to be 90 degrees. So now let's go back and see the movement. Okay, I'm gonna just press play. Yeah, so you see it? It's just making movement. And if you noticed that actually I didn't press here in order to record the movement, I didn't press here, it's recorded by itself. That's because I am actually making this one. This is a key. Once I make any change, it will auto record that change. In case if I don't make that key, and let's say I'm gonna go back, Control Z, and if I made that movement like this, and as you see, I don't have this key, so now nothing has been recorded because I need to press that key in order to make auto record to any movement I do. So let's say I'm gonna make this pose. So I'm gonna go to here, then I make it minus 90. No, sorry, it was 90. So I'm gonna just make it a 90 degrees. And let's say I'm gonna move again to 30. And I'm gonna move, but this time I'm gonna move the other hand. So I'm gonna select the other hand and make a movement of like 90 degrees. And what you have noticed that actually the other hand made the timeline starts from 0 to 30, not from 15 to 30. Like if I play this, let me play this. So both hands actually move at the same time. But this one is a little bit slower because it started from the beginning. This is because I made a mistake, because after each movement I made, I should go to here and make a pause. So let's say I'm gonna just delete this one, and I'm gonna back to 15, so I can actually make a pause. And yeah, so now everything has been selected, so only this hand will work. And if I went to 30 and I made a small movement on the hands, like let's say I'm gonna make it to here, in that case the first hand will move, then the second hand. Both hands are not moving together anymore. So you just need to remember that while you are making any movement. And also, if you are making any type of movement, like let's say I'm gonna go to timeline to 45, and I want to make a movement in the spine. I want to make it like rotating or something, make the character rotate or something like this. So if I want to make the spine rotate, try to always use this, because it will be easier to make the rotation. I'm gonna make small rotation like here. And normally when I make rotation, the hands will be changed, so I need also to change the direction of the hands. So yeah, I can also, okay, let me rotate it a little bit. So yeah, and maybe I can also change the shoulder rotation. Okay, like that. Then I will make some rotation, and after making your pose, remember to always click here, so when you record another pose, it doesn't start, or it doesn't interrupt the other poses. Okay, so now this will be the rotation. I'm gonna close that as my timeline, and I will show it to you guys now. This is what we have done. Like, it's just a small movement. Yeah, so now you made your custom emote, you made your custom animation or anything. How to save that? Simply, you will go above this, and you'll use right click. Then you will use this as big animation sequence. Okay, I'm gonna click on that. Then you save it wherever you want. I'm gonna save it in my project. Then I will press OK. And now I got my first animation. And to play this animation, simply you will go to here, then you will drag the animation you already did and just put it in the Fortnite island. Of course, you cannot see it moving unless you start the session, or you can also see the movement by double click, and now we can see the movement. Now we have, of course, we will make a part 2 video, so to show you how to make this custom animation on any other skin, because this is only the mannequin skin that came from Fortnite. Of course, no one wants to see that in game. People wants to see actual skin making custom emotes. And I'm gonna talk about that in part 2. And in case if you felt like this is quite hard to do, there is actually ready animation, and there's literally animation for everything on Mixmol website. I already made a video before on that. You can make animation in like literally 2 minutes with really easy method. If you want to watch that video, I will give you the link in the description, or maybe at the end screen, so you do this instead of making all of that stuff. Thanks a lot guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in part 2. Bye.